Hi, people. Back. Had some technical difficulties today, so we're a little late with the upload, but it's all good. Anyway, so this week, numerous topics. One of the most meaningful topics for me from the week was the understanding that when we get out of here, when we die, you know, the only thing that's gonna matter is how we're remembered, the things that we were able to leave with other people, the things that we were able to give. And that through our expression, through our ability to turn our lives into an act of service, this is going to be our legacy. You know what I mean? This is what people are going to remember us by, and this is going to be the thing that is proverbially etched on our headstones. So what is that going to be for you? You know, there's so many different talents, abilities that we all have, and ways to truly give to the world, give to other people, whether that be through actually just giving, helping people, or whether that's through some sort of medium. Like, I think about Marcus Aurelius and meditations. You know, this was his personal journey personal journal, that he wrote. You know, he wrote this journal, and he would just jot his thoughts and his feelings. And years and years later, it became what we know as meditations. And this was his contribution to the world, was by his expression, you know, and we all have this ability. But if we're squandering our life, if we're squandering our potential, if we're squandering the things that we know we have to express and to give, we're going to end up leaving absolutely nothing for anybody. And that's the last thing we want to do, you know. So tapping into these things and truly finding our true expression, our true light that we have in this world, and shining it as bright as we can, that's super important to me. And I think it should be important to everyone, because this is going to be your legacy, whether you like it or not. I also talked about, you know, my own personal experience of feeling like, you know, I'm not living up to my own expectations, and I'm not going to allow myself to just fucking fall off, you know, because I've made a commitment to myself, and it came out of my mouth when I said, I'll never stop. You know what I'm saying? I will never stop. So for me, that's one of these. You know what I'm saying? That's one of these. I can't go back on that. You know, I can't go back on that, and I won't go back on that. No matter what the fuck happens, no matter what circumstance, situation comes in front of me, it makes things difficult for me, and I get tested. Like when I got sick, and I was like, damn, I could barely get up out of the bed. It don't fucking matter, man. I'm not gonna let myself fall off just because I'm at a place where I'm like, oh, well, it's whatever, you know, nobody will care. I don't give a fuck. I care. You know what I'm saying? I give a fuck. So it matters to me. You know what I mean? So I can't go back on that. That's not how that shit works. That's some fake ass shit. You know what I mean? That's fake. That's like telling somebody, yeah, I'll give you this, and this. And then when they ask, I never said that. No, I never. Fuck that shit. That's lame. You know, and I'm not a lame motherfucker, so I won't live like that. So I'll live up on my word, because I said I would, man. I said I would. So if the video has to come out late, if the this has to happen or that has to happen, oh well. But one thing is for certain, I will come correct. And that's just what it is. I think I also talked about letting things go. You know, we want to add things to our life, and in order to make our lives better, we have this idea that we have to add more. But realistically, to make our lives better, a lot of us just need to take a lot of shit away. Yeah, like there's so many vices that we have that if we remove from our life would be better. There's so many different scenarios and places that we're putting ourselves in our lives, environments that we're putting ourselves, people that we're putting ourselves around in our life, that if we took ourselves and removed ourselves from these situations or these relationships, our lives would be much better. Keeping it simple, just looking at our lives the way that it already is and saying, well, what, instead of adding more to my life right now, what can I take away from my life in order to make it better? Just for the start, before I even start trying to add things on, what can I remove in order to give me a better headspace and more clarity? You know what I mean? So yeah, this isn't going to be a super long video. Once again, I said a little bit of difficulty going on, causing me to have to drop this video a little bit later. But it don't matter, because like I said, motherfucker, I won't stop. I appreciate y'all watching once again. Peace.